This is a Headgum original.
3, 2, 1.
I just lay down some vocals. It'll be easy for him to like turn that into a theme song.
Go upgrade yourself. Have it to your own. You can be up there and leave me back here on the floor. Go upgrade yourself.
Have it to your own. You can be up there, leave me back here on the floor.
Go upgrade yourself. Have it to your own. You can be up there and leave me back here on the floor. Go upgrade yourself.
When did this happen?
You can be up there, leave me back here on the floor.
Go upgrade yourself.
Get on out of your seat and go give Amir the dirty. Give Amir the dirty. Get on out of your seat and go give Amir the dirty. Give Amir the dirty. Get on out of your seat and go give Amir the dirty. Give Amir the dirty. Get on out of your seat and go give Amir the side of heart.
Go upgrade yourself.
On the other side of heart. And I can't. On the other side of heart. And I can't park. On the other side of experience. It's all been done.
And I can't park my car. I don't know what to think or feel.
That was art. It wasn't just a theme song. It was an experiment.
It was eye-opening. It was quite eye-opening.
It opened my third eye.
Yeah.
My third eye was blind, and now
Right.
it's completely open.
It's interesting because I think you, though inspired the song, were the worst part of that song. Every time your voice came in, it was grating and bad, disjointed, didn't fit. And every time the other guy sang or did music,
Yeah,
it
I
sounded
see
good.
that.
Yeah.
I see that.
So the song was good when he did his own thing.
Yep.
And then whenever he returned to the quote unquote inspiration,
Yeah.
it kind of tanked.
I was amused, but not
Yeah.
amusing, if
Right.
that makes sense.
Yes. Yes. I was bemused.
Yes. That was go upgrade yourself, parentheses, on the other side of hard.
Wait, did we sing "Go Upgrade Yourself" around the
must
same
have.
time? That same day?
We must have.
I've been DMing with that dude about my punk rock song.
Getting closer.
Yeah, I wrote it on my flight out here.
The one about me being a senior and your boyfriend's a freshman in college.
Yeah, well,
so
not
you're-
you, like I have, you know, it's like a high school angsty love song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was writing it, and I was
Sorry,
afraid that
I
people
had to
could
get
see
to the
it.
rest
No,
of this guy's
I know,
email.
totally.
Just because, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a parody of Bo Burnham's.
What's that? I can sing it. I can sing some of what I worked on if you want.
Matt Pope is the YouTube channel. So he does piano and synth vids. So that's his YouTube
Homeroom
channel.
starts at 8 a.m.
Oh my God. That's the worst.
I'm nervous because I felt like you didn't really want to hear it, so I feel like I did a fucked up job because I didn't have your attention or support.
The song starts with homeroom starts at 8 a.m.
That's the pre-chorus. I just felt like that was kind of the more iconic line of the song.
I want like when people hear like it's already like the most popular song in the world. Hi from the past. This is like when I first debuted this song.
Yeah.
So this is like your fucking Beatles documentary moment.
Exactly, yeah.
So what's that part? Homeroom starts at 8 a.m. No, let's hear it because you obviously are kowtowing
I'm still
around.
working on it. I'm still working on it. Homeroom starts at 8 a.m. I smile because I'll see you then. What's so fucking funny, Casey?
Oh my You're laughing.
I'm sorry, but what about this song is funny to anyone?
It's actually about the most important emotion of all.
Love.
Yeah.
And angst. And a crush.
It is funny to think that in high school you had crushes at like 7 in the morning. You rarely have a pre 8 a.m. crush nowadays.
Yeah.
When else would you see someone so early?
It's fun to have a crush.
Yeah.
To know that you'll just be around the person you like.
And
It's
that
exciting.
and getting married is like feeling that
Crush
every
every day.
When I go to bed, when I wake up, it's a constant
Sorry,
state
are
of
you getting,
butterflies.
Are you getting married?
Well, I'm not married, but like, the fact that you find that person to have those feelings with 24/7, even if we're just like
Yeah.
eating dinner.
The butterflies
next to
don't
each
go
other.
away. The spark never
Exactly.
dies. It burns bright. Yeah, that's the best part about being married.
Okay, this is If I Were You, the only advice pod on the web, hosted by me. I notice I'm looking at my computer a lot during these, which I can do during the video, like the non-video episodes. But now that I'm on camera, I'm hyper aware of it.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah.
looking for reading the emails, and then my eyes just stay transfixed on it.
Right, because it's a screen and you're like a toddler
Exactly.
watching Monsters, Inc. You just
Hold
can't
on.
be.
I'm watching a YouTube compilation of fire trucks. Whoa. I'll turn it down, but it's pretty bright. We are getting some classic emails nowadays.
Yeah.
This one's about an apartment that this person found, not on Craigslist, but on Facebook Marketplace.
Lots of shit is going down on Facebook Marketplace. I've made some purchases. I've sold some items.
Facebook is sort of just devolving into a Craigslist of sorts. It's
But
like barely a
Craigslist-
social media site now.
Craigslist used to be kind of charming in how like lowbrow it was, but
Yeah.
it kind of sucks.
Oh, interesting.
There's not like Facebook Marketplace it's got the message system built right in. You have to like go to email and then text, and then everyone has like a profile, so you
Yeah.
kind of feel like they're a regular,
human.
real person. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, like sometimes people use Craigslist and they die.
Yeah,
You never hear
I'm sure
about
that happens
someone
on Facebook
dying on
Marketplace too.
Facebook,
But
yeah.
I bought a surfboard there. I bought a bicycle there. I sold the New York standing desks that we had in the old office,
All on Facebook Marketplace.
all on Facebook Marketplace. No issue, no problem. I sold the couch on there. It's great.
Respect.
I made over $1 million selling just my old stuff on Facebook Marketplace.
The desk that you sold from the old office, that's not your cash to have.
What?
Also, does Facebook take a cut, or are they just sort of making money from the Russians for undermining democracy?
That's how they make their cash. I was paid over Venmo, and then afterwards, when I listed it as sold, it asks who I sold it to.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they're selling that info
Data.
to the Ruskies.
So that
For
they can
sure.
market their fucking electoral persuasions towards the general
Exactly
public.
right.
Oh, you bought a surfboard? How about you vote for this fucking alt-right QAnon
How
conspiracy
about you storm the
theorist?
Capitol on that board now?
Exactly. So this person found an apartment off Facebook Marketplace with a super affordable rent in a fantastic area, only to discover that I live with a 12-year-old in a 21-year-old's body.
Oh, all right.
He doesn't clean up after himself. He keeps odd hours as a night guard, but doesn't try to keep quiet, which is perhaps the worst of. But perhaps worst of all is his diet. Instead of drinking water, he only drinks soda and Monster Energies, which are often left out. And when he doesn't finish them, and from what I've gathered, the only food he can make in our kitchen is frozen Salisbury steak TV dinners, which smell absolutely terrible. I'm serious.
Yeah.
I count my blessings that we're in Denver so I can cover up the smell with something, because whenever he makes one, I'm left unable to breathe in our shared space for hours.
Wow.
To the point where I'm calculating the cost of buying him a $10 pizza every week for the rest of our lease just to get some other smell in there.
Wow.
I can feel the miasma in our apartment leaching into my body, slowly convincing my physical faculties to betray the sovereignty of my mind. And to tell you the truth, at this point, I've stopped wanting sex from anyone who will still have me after I brought them home. So now, this is my undercutting reason for leaving my hometown. So this is undercutting my reason for leaving my hometown and moving to a city in the first place. And I'm running out of money for weed. Please help.
Okay. Those are unrelated problems, I think.
Well, he's running out of cash and he has to live with this sort of energy drinking, Salisbury steak eating dude.
And the weed helps him deal with that.
It helps, yeah. So
Yeah.
you sort of just like forget all your troubles, forget all your cares.
I mean, at 21, it's rare that you're going to have a good roommate, I think.
Because most 21-year-olds are not nice people.
Yeah, or just, they're living on their own for the first time. So they're still figuring it out. You don't necessarily know how to cook. You don't necessarily know how to clean up after yourself.
Yeah, you were like 14, 7 years ago, and now you're feeding yourself.
Yeah, and it's a lot more awkward to be like telling a new roommate that you just met on Facebook to like clean up after themselves than it would be to like tell a friend. But it's a lesson that you're learning because you should expectation set before you sign on. I don't know if you did that, but when you message about the apartment, you say, "Are you clean? Do you cook?
Do you eat TV dinners?
Yeah, what's your diet?
Yeah.
What's your job?" If he said, "I'm a night guard," maybe you would have been like, "Oh, I don't know if I want somebody that works at night and sleeps all day. That'll
Oh
be
no,
rough."
sorry, I'm a night guard.
Oh,
so, like
yeah.
the kind that prevents you
Grinding,
from grinding.
right.
Yeah. So it's just the guy being like, "Ooh, 1 second."
Yeah.
And then, like separates your teeth. When
I think you're a little
serving
fucked,
it.
to be honest.
So he can't do anything about it.
It doesn't seem like maybe you could make light suggestions. Maybe you could ask him to clean up after himself.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird to be like, I need this guy to change his diet. He drinks Monster Energy drinks. I'm sorry. He does that.
You don't go from that to acai bowls overnight.
Yeah. So he's going to keep on doing that.
What did
Maybe you can
eat
get
as a
him to stop leaving them
21-year-old?
out.
What did you eat as a 21-year-old?
When I was 21, where was I in my life? I was living I think I had just moved to New York City.
Yeah.
I was living by myself. I was in a studio apartment on the Upper East Side.
Yeah. So dinner time comes around. Is it a TV dinner situation?
If I made dinner, I would make like Annie's macaroni and cheese. I did that many times a week.
Was that enough for a meal?
A bowl of Annie's macaroni and cheese? Yeah, well, a box, because that basically, it's 2 servings technically.
God, it's
So,
supposed
yeah.
to feed 2, and you just ate it all.
Yeah, Annie's, there was a burrito place down the block. I think I did a lot of like pick up
On the way home.
food on the way home. Yeah, and it was definitely not healthy.
Like a sandwich for dinner.
Yeah, sandwich for dinner, burrito for dinner.
Didn't you used to put like
Pasta.
crumble up potato chips and put it on stuff?
Yeah, I
Am I
used to
making
do
that
a
up?
bowl of. This was when I was much older, actually. My palate was refined, and I would do a bowl of Annie's with sour cream and onion Pringles as a spoon.
I see. So you would use that almost as a dip.
Yeah, exactly. It was a pasta dip.
Do you still eat Annie's macaroni and cheese?
Yes, I still love it dearly. It's my favorite food.
So, but you don't eat it as a dinner, or you just like eat it as like a 4 p.m. I'm still hungry situation?
I'll eat it as a Sunday night cheat meal once a month,
Oh, wow.
where I'll just have like,
A box, and that's still enough for you.
yeah, it's a lot of pasta.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pasta. But usually I'm supplementing it. Like I'll have a box of Annie's and a hot dog.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Still the chips or no chips anymore?
In an ideal world, I'm having Annie's chicken sandwich, chips, or French fries on a Sunday when I'm super hungover. That'll cure me and make me ill on Monday.
And then the
that's
hot
what I want.
dog, you boiling it or?
In the summer, if I've got the hangover, I'll do the Annie's. I'll do the hot dog on the grill, and I'll do a big old tube of Pringles.
I see the tubes on the side. Do you cut up the hot dog and put it in the bowl of mac and cheese? Or is
No,
it-
but I have done the Annie's with grilled chicken cut up, put in there with like a side of Cool Ranch Doritos as a garnish.
using it as a spoon or just sort of
At that stage, no, I'm just kind of shoveling them into my mouth between bites, so my mouth is constantly full of something.
whether it be cheese or the Cool Ranch chips.
Yes, or soda.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Are you drinking a Coca-Cola Classic with that?
Yeah, ideally, yeah. The British Coca-Cola Classic.
Going full whole hog.
Yeah.
Afterwards, are you feeling great, or like do you kind of have heartburn now?
Afterwards, I feel great. Yeah, I feel good about myself. I feel happy. I feel like I indulged and I did something for my soul. And then I have dessert, which is usually a banana covered with peanut butter and chocolate chips.
And that also just takes you home. You're sleeping great.
Yeah, sleep great. The thing that hurts it is that I always try to work out on Monday morning.
And you feel heavy.
Yeah, it's hard to get up and do that. What's your Sunday meal?
Sometimes I'll have like a Caesar salad.
Do you ever have a cheat meal? Do you ever have a cheat meal?
I'm serious. Yes, I do. Sometimes I'll order like a cheeseburger from a like a smash burger type place and French fries.
Fries,
Yeah.
cheeseburger, fries, milkshake. What are you drinking?
I don't like milkshakes with salty food. It's
Okay.
too different for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
need
don't like savory and sweet.
yeah, I need almost like bubbly water to help like let everything go down. I can't go straight into like milk with ice cream.
And do you feel ill when you eat that much, or do you feel good for?
I feel good while it's happening, and then when I'm done, I don't feel great. I feel like it's like not going all the way down.
How often are you doing that?
Maybe twice a month,
Twice a month.
because I try not to do it too much.
Yeah. Is that on a weekend?
No, it's just whenever. It's like, oh, thank God. Ooh, we're out of groceries. Should we go shopping, or should we order 2 cheeseburgers from a taco place?
Does Avital like to do that?
Sometimes she'll get a cheeseburger, but she's usually a little healthier than me. She actually likes salads, so like
Right.
that could be her cheat meal.
Yeah, that's really cool.
But this guy is sort of stuck with a TV dinner eating roommate who drinks energy drinks.
Yeah, and I think I would just chalk it up to this will be a rough year. You're 21. I had a bad roommate when I was 20, not 21, when I was.
Oh, that's when we lived together.
No, you were a good roommate. We were older, and we communicated. You know, it's like needed you to put your dishes away, and we would talk about that.
Yeah, you did have a lot of demands for me about the
Yeah.
dishes. And
Well,
stuff
you
like
need to
that.
put the dishes away because they stay in the sink, and what happens? You
It
get fruit
starts to
flies.
smell, yeah, and we didn't
You
want
put a
that.
loose banana in the fridge, and
Yeah.
are you going to put that in a smoothie? No, because the peel is frozen onto the banana,
Yeah,
so
I
you
did
can't
that a few
exactly do
times.
that. Then
Yeah.
you just have
Yeah.
the food with the freezer burn.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you figured it out eventually.
I didn't figure it out. You just sort of kept yelling at me, and
Mm-hmm.
then we mutually agreed to part ways, sort of in a way.
Yeah, but it was looking back on it, that was the best year of my life.
Why? You were sort of angry at me the whole time.
Yeah, I think I actually liked my roommate when I was 20. College, I had a rough year because my roommate was messier than I was. But I was also kind of messy too. I don't know.
Everybody's messy. I think everybody's messy between the ages of 18 and 24, and maybe even beyond.
Yeah, and I think a lot of the time when you are 18 to 24 and you think your roommate is messy, your roommate might also have issues with you.
Yeah, and it becomes a personal thing, and then the smell becomes even worse. And it's
Yeah.
just, I guess my out of the box suggestion is to get COVID, because then you don't have a sense of smell for a little bit.
Oh,
but
that's
even
smart.
that's like
Yeah.
maybe not entirely worth it because you don't really feel well.
I would start looking for a new roommate. Yeah, you
can start fantasizing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is cool. Let me get on Facebook Marketplace, see what else is out there.
Escapism. And if you really find something good, you can. It sounds. I don't know. They have a true lease, or did he like move in with somebody? Like, 'cause
Seems
maybe
like he
just,
joined, yeah, but maybe I would say
just
year
back out.
tops.
Year tops, but also I think if you give them like a month or two,
Yeah.
and you say that you're leaving, and give that apartment a deep clean, invite someone over, and then be like, "This guy's so neat. He's so organized. It's like a military." over here."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, bake cookies. That usually masks the smell.
There you go.
Okay, let's take a break. Come back. Answer some more questions. I should say that this is a episode where we're both in the studio, so you can watch this on YouTube as well. So
Yeah.
if you're listening right now, you're at your computer, you can check out the next 2/3 of this episode on our YouTube channel.
Indeed.
So we'll be back shortly. Thank you to Manscaped for sponsoring this episode of our
Yes,
show.
yes. How are your nuts doing?
Exactly.
Are they a little too hairy? Well, you got the Manscaped crop preserver, the lawnmower
They actually are
4.0.
going
Take a weed whacker.
separate. They want to do a more serious approach.
Really?
Yeah, they're sort of doing. You're not supposed to talk about the nuts anymore.
Hairy taints.
Yeah, this is
as
more
it
about
were.
just personal grooming, James Bond style.
Yeah.
Sort of treating it all with a little more gravitas.
Yes.
So you know how you constantly cut your balls when shaving them?
man.
Manscaped introducing a brand new Platinum Package 4.0. I mean, my God.
Yeah.
What is the Platinum Package 4.0? You'll find the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer,
That's right.
the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer,
That's
the
right.
Ultra Premium Body Wash, the Ultra Premium 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, the Ultra Premium deodorant, the Crop Preserver, the Anti-Chafing Ball deodorant, the Crop Reviver Ball Spray Toner, the Anti-Chafing Boxers,
The boxers, yeah, the underwear.
and the Shed Travel Bag. I mean, my God, how's that for a Platinum Package?
That's platinum as fuck, man.
It's insane. They even threw in 2 gifts to their Platinum Package 4.0, the boxers and the travel bag. So you can
Damn.
get it all. and 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. You just got to use that offer code, if I were you, at checkout.
Great. What do you get with that?
You get the Platinum Package 4.0, which is all the stuff you were talking about earlier, which you wouldn't shut up about.
Yeah.
And you can get it all for 20% off and free shipping. Just use that code, if I were you, at manscaped.com. Best way to start grooming yourself. Best way to upgrade your ball game and your nose hair game and your ear game. It just helps you manage sort of the grooming nature of life without necessarily hurting yourself.
Upgrade that ear game, fam.
And it's waterproof.
Perfect.
Do it in the shower.
Yeah.
So thank you again to manscaped.com and use that promo code, if I were you, to save that 20% and get free shipping. Thank you, Manscaped.
Thank you.
Thank you to Backbone for sponsoring this episode of our show.
Yes.
Jake, what's holding you back from the ultimate gaming experience?
Probably that I can't do it on my phone.
Yes, well, now you can, because Backbone is the newest game-changing essential that transforms your iPhone into a handheld console so you can play anywhere, anytime.
That's perfect.
You just plug your iPhone to the Backbone, which are console quality controls with responsive buttons and triggers, clickable analog sticks, and more, and then you can play Xbox, PlayStation, PC, and App Store games.
It's really elegant. It's a good looking design.
It makes sense because you already have a phone.
Yeah,
so
you're
you might
fucking
as
around
well
with that
just
all the time.
have something to help you play video games on that phone.
Right. When I'm gonna play video games, I don't want to go up the stairs, turn on the TV.
No,
get
who has the
remote.
time?
No, just want on the phone right away.
So even if you already have a PlayStation, Xbox, or PC, you can play games that you own with Remote Play or the Stream Link app. You can experience what TechCrunch calls the closest we've ever seen to a portable Xbox.
There it is.
It's much better than the Sega Nomad I had that sort of gobbled up AA batteries as I tried to play Genesis on a fucking car ride with my mom, and she won't stop yammering in my ear while I'm trying to beat Altered Beast. Aw, shit, Mom.
Those are in the talking points.
So go to playbackbone.com/ifIwereYou now to order your Backbone until June 30th and get free access to over 350, my God, console games and perks.
Incredible.
That includes 1 month free of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, 1 month free of Apple Arcade, 2 months free of Google Stadia Pro, and 3 months free of Discord Nitro.
All right.
There's your summer right there. Find your next adventure at playbackbone.com/ifIwereYou.
Love it.
Grow a backbone
Why not?
and go to Backbone. Thanks, Backbone.
Thank you.
And we're back. Jake, do you have any?
Oh, so let's do the fight.
Mom, I'm coming.
Yes. Yes. I just experienced a really nice. Well, actually, it would have been a worse situation that was made all right by the fact that I have made a certain purchase.
Okay.
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 I have the spinner luggage. That's the 4-wheel luggage, the rolling carry-on.
Yeah,
Right.
you can like go this way, that way, because the wheels are complete spheres rather
Yes,
than
exactly.
like tires.
Right. So it's a very smooth. It's a very smooth roll down the airport. I used to have the draggy one. Okay. With only the 2 wheels.
Yeah.
But I have the 4-wheel now. It's a very nice suitcase. Now, I also, because I have the suitcase and a backpack, I'm walking a long way to the gate.
Yeah.
But I recently bought a backpack with a luggage strap that slides down the roller. So the backpack sits on top of the spinner. Okay?
Okay. So,
So-
like where the handles are before the luggage begins, there's a backpack.
Yeah, basically there's like on the back, like, so you have the actual pack and then you have directly on the back, it's like a strip of fabric that you slide down the handle that rests on the top of the luggage.
I see. So you can sort of jerry-rig one just cumbersome-wise by putting a backpack on the handles, but this one is like built to be placed on top of a spinner.
Exactly. It's got a secure fit. It doesn't fall over.
Yeah.
It doesn't slip off. And
Why do you prefer it to wearing a backpack?
because you are light, you're nimble, you're agile, you can move freely through the airport unencumbered. And when I flew out yesterday, I was very late for my flight, as I mentioned. Maybe not, but I was very late for my flight. Okay. And I had to do not just like a casual trot, like a jog. I had to do a pretty near sprint all the way down the terminal.
Oh.
And the backpack, that would have been slapping my back the entire way. That would have been like, but instead,
Sweaty back.
yeah, I had the bag on the roller, just pushing it alongside of me, and just running.
Side
it was
by
like I was
side,
on a
behind
casual
you, on
jog.
forward.
What's that?
Bag behind you, to the side, or in front of you?
A little in front.
A little in front. Off to
Yeah.
the right.
Off to the right. Exactly.
Diagonal.
Yeah, I have a video. You want to see it?
How did you stop to take a video?
I didn't. Didn't. I was basically hands free. I just had to wheel the
So you took a video while it was happening?
while I was running because I was like, "This is so easy."
Okay, let's see.
Okay.
Is this for your new TikTok, by the way?
No, I did I took a video of when I went surfing the other day, but I didn't have the courage to post it.
Why? Seems like the first one was pretty
Yeah.
innocuous too.
Well, I'll explain why.
Okay.
All right, here's my video. We can
Do you want to show it to them? Or I guess Grim can get it and
I'll-
edit it in.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Tips over. So the thumbs up was almost to like, I'm doing great.
Yeah, it's like this is really easy.
Yeah, 'cause
I
got-
wasn't running with I was basically running, and my luggage was just like floating alongside me.
Yeah, I wonder if it can just like almost follow you.
I
without
took
you
my hand off for
touching
the
it.
thumbs up.
Yeah, but I wonder if there's like this new system where it's like this bag is just remote
I've seen
control.
some people. Have you ever seen the people that ride their luggage?
Oh,
I've
yeah.
seen some fucking luggage where you sit on it.
Yeah, and it
like a
scoots
little
you away.
scooter. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fucking weird. And I took a video of me surfing, but I didn't feel like it was. It was kind of like it's a video of me loading the board onto the car, a video of me putting the wetsuit on.
Yeah.
And then you're in the water, so I didn't really get any like surfing videos.
Right.
And then the second video was like me coming out of the water and toweling off my head. And then the last
took the video of that?
I took the video of
everything?
I put like the camera on my shoe.
To make a TikTok with it.
Yeah. And then I went home and I hosed off the wetsuit and board and I made a video of that. So it was kind of like a complete journey.
Yeah.
But it was weird because it was like changing into the wetsuit to toweling off the hair.
Yeah.
It's like it needed a surfing thing in the middle. I should have like filmed someone else
That's
surfing.
right. Yeah, but you didn't get
The
that
waves,
one.
like
Yeah.
a wave crashing or something.
Yeah.
So it didn't feel complete, so I didn't post it.
Right, but maybe you have 80% of it. Next time you just take the surfing video
Yeah,
and slide it
definitely.
right in.
Yeah, I'll make another TikTok for sure.
Are you getting any, I guess, have we posted the episode where you talk about your TikTok?
I don't think so. I think I'm still hovering around at 100 views.
Okay. But once that episode hits, I mean, the sky's the limit. And that's
Yeah, it
Jake
really-
Hurwitz, okay.
Jake Hurwitz, okay. I was trying to change it, but yeah, I think now I have to at this stage stick with Jake Hurwitz, okay.
Yeah. Okay, just like instead of like great or like, my name's Jake Hurwitz,
Okay. Yeah, Jake Hurwitz was taken, so I just had to add okay.
Interesting.
I couldn't really think of anything else to do.
Here's an email that's not really a question, but it was kind of fun to read. It's almost like a fan mail about this one specific journey. Her name is Sarah. This isn't embarrassing, so we can call her Sarah.
Oh, okay.
I'm a, quote, longtime listener who has recently started listening to your podcast again. When you first launched the show, I was an avid weekly listener every Monday and even more excited when you published some on Thursdays. Then life got busy and I trailed off maybe around episode 120. I was a sophomore in high school when I listened to your show. And now 8 years later, you've become my go-to on long drives. So I personally appreciate you going over 30-minute episodes, Wink. I guess we used to just go 30 minutes.
Wow.
I was so amazed to see that you were over 500 episodes when I re-looked you guys up on Spotify. I'm currently on episode 21, The Wiener Game. And holy shit, I can't wait to hear what you guys have gone through over the years, especially with the craziness that was 2020.
Right.
So it's almost like this audio archive of society
Yeah.
through our lens.
A time capsule.
Like the morning after Trump episode would be an interesting re-listen.
Right.
I'm not sure how often you read through fan mail, but I wanted to say that I'm proud of you guys for how far you've made it. Can you believe just on episode 2019, or sorry, 20 or 19, that you were in the rec room for the first time? Remember when we rented a real studio?
Yeah.
Or not even rented, but like
No, we were
somebody brought us
gifted,
in. Yeah. To make it sound basically like what it sounds like now.
Right.
I'm curious how that quality has changed. Listening to as a 24-year-old versus a 15-year-old has only made your show funnier and more entertaining.
Wow. I love
Lots
that.
of love, Sarah.
Thank you.
We should listen to old episodes. I wonder if I sound different, feel different, how different the vibes are.
There are podcasts that I have subscribed to that like do an episode, a new episode, and then they do like a rewind episode.
A classic.
Yeah. And they like do a new intro for it or something.
Oh, interesting.
So it would be kind of interesting for us to be like, okay, we're going to post episode 42
As a bonus
Thursday. But in order to do that and make it a little more interesting, we listen to it and then talk about it
At the
before and maybe afterwards.
I see. like, can you believe I sounded like that / said that thing /
Yeah.
thought that thing.
Yeah, that'd be fun. We should, at the very least, we could try that for an episode.
Yeah,
I'd be
because
into it.
I mean, we started in 2015,
No, it's 2013.
2013. That's right. Which was like, who was the president then? That was
Obama.
Obama.
Yeah.
Still president. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we went from Obama to Trump to Biden, all in over the course of our podcast.
Yeah, and that we also started, and I was like a single fuck boy, and now I'm married. Remember, the entire time I was dating Jill, we didn't talk about it on the podcast because it was like going to ruin my persona.
Yes, your persona.
Yeah,
And now you're a TikToker. And TikToker wasn't even around when we started, I don't think.
might have been.
It was Musically. And you were really popular on it.
Yeah, I did a big musically.
So that was cool to hear. I wonder how the Rec Room guys are doing. How's Adrian Grenier's studio?
I think it was on Vanderbilt. Does that sound right?
It was in Brooklyn. I don't remember specifically where it
That
was.
was in like Clinton Hill. But yeah, because I think I ride my bike by it sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Adrian.
Oh my God, Grenier.
Dude,
My
I was
good man.
I was in Rec Room.
You were never home while we were there. That was crazy. That was just in his house.
Yes, so Adrian Grenier, the star of Entourage, had a huge house in Brooklyn, and the bottom was a recording studio for music.
Yeah.
And his like recording manager, somebody had access to
Brian.
the studio.
Yeah.
Was like, oh, I'm a big fan of the podcast. If you ever just wanted to record here during the off hours,
Right.
We're
And
like,
we
yeah,
did.
let's do it.
Yeah.
This is great.
It was awesome.
Otherwise, we're just holding really shitty microphones up to our mouths, and
Right.
in an echoey room that sounded awful.
Yeah, the towel fort.
Yeah.
Because right around when we started the podcast, you and your girlfriend broke up, and like all of your stuff got moved out.
So it was very
your
echoey.
apartment was very empty and echoey. Yeah. And
She said she, quote, didn't want to be with a podcaster.
Right.
And now it's like this huge, awesome profession. I'm sure she would fucking come crawling back.
is it an awesome profession?
To speak truth to power? I think so. We're poet laureates, basically. I'm the Langston Hughes of iTunes.
Play that theme song again.
Oh, the Mom I'm Coming one?
Upgrade yourself.
Me huddled over a fucking greasy laptop. Upgrade yourself. It's not even my song. I
I just sampled your bad voice.
Here's another quick update, an email that we got about Ivy League emails, which we brought up the other day, like how people used to have .edu emails.
Right.
What happens when you leave college? This guy Logan writes, to answer your question about edu emails, it varies by school. Some schools like mine allow you to keep your email indefinitely. Some schools give you a special alumni email address like Yale.
I bet I could get a Yale alumni email address.
That would be really cool.
My mom worked in the admissions office.
So what would it
We
say?
have powerful friends at
So
that
it'd be
Ivy.
like jake@alumni.yale.edu.
Yeah.
How dope is that?
That's pretty fucking cool if that comes from me.
And faculty and staff also have edu emails. And
Right.
it comes with nice perks, like you still get some student discounts even though you're out of school, and you can still sign up for classes online using .edu.
I see. So you can, if you want to take, is that a perk?
That's a perk if you wanted to, like, a free college level course and this,
I
that,
see.
the other.
I see.
I don't know. I guess I kind of like education, but for you, it's sort of like to be bad or something.
I think you don't like education at all.
So you get the Yale alumni email address from your mom, and I'll fucking audit an art history course.
That's cool.
And it will be a Zoom.
That's right.
And I'll take the midterm, and I'll get a fucking GPA, and I'll get a credit card / report card from Yale.
And a J. Crew discount.
Because I'm a student. And actually, can I get a movie half off because I went to Yale once, or at the very least, my mom worked there.
Go Bulldogs.
So that's the update on the email address.
Good. Thank you.
Okay, let's take another break, answer some more questions on the other side of these messages.
Yes.
Thank you to Dadgrass for sponsoring this episode of our
Yes.
show.
I love Dadgrass.
Yeah, it's like having a glass of wine instead of an entire bottle. You're not going to
Yeah.
get rip-roaring high, but you can still sort of smoke and then get a light buzz.
That clean, elegant, pre-rolled J. It's
Yes.
crisp. It's a delight.
It's legal, organic, smokable hemp that relaxes your body and mellows your mind.
Yeah, it doesn't get you that high. It just makes you feel a little bit better than normal. I smoke them on the back porch with my wife. It's incredible.
You can chill out without getting stoned. It's like having a glass of wine, like they said, and not the whole bottle.
Exactly.
And Dadgrass products are federally legal for ages 21 and over and ships right to your door anywhere in the U.S.
Yeah, it came to mind.
So if you're looking for a new buzz or a chill or just a way to enjoy an old favorite, Dadgrass will leave you in a euphoric mood.
Yeah, branding's great. Product's
Euphoric
good.
moods are good nowadays because, life could be stressful and Dadgrass is there to help.
Yeah, I noticed.
Right now, Dadgrass is offering our listeners 20% off your first order when you go to dadgrass.com/ifIwereYou.
Dadgrass.com/ifIwereYou.
That's right. That gives you 20% off your first order.
Nice.
Thank you, dadgrass.com/ifIwereYou.
Good stuff.
And we are back.
Oh.
Here's an interesting one about names.
Oh.
People sort of think that we're experts in naming stuff. We often talk about naming things. Your future child, Ragnar.
Yeah, we nailed that name.
Yeah,
Jill's not on board, but
that's fine. That's a small hurdle.
she'll get there.
I want to preface this with the fact that you've answered my wife's question on your show before about what we should do on our honeymoon in New York.
Oh, nice.
So I'd like to think that you're both important to be involved with another stage of our lives.
Uh-huh.
We've just started discussing children names throughout our 10-year relationship and have had some fun discussions about what they could be.
Love it.
For some reason, I landed on the name Luther and thought it would be so badass and could be a really neat boy's name. But my wife disagrees. I think she thinks it's fine and she has no problems with it in theory, but she's afraid of potential nickname backlash. Feel free to say this on air, but their full name would be Luther Lou. So the first thing that comes to mind is Lulu. I think that's okay. I would hope we'd raise them in a way that they'd own it or not let them bother them. I think your guys' agreement would go a long way to convince my wife that Luther is awesome as I think it is. Jake, I figure you'd be on board because the name Ragnar is brilliant. And Amir, get you on my side, I will say that I've actually pitched Amir for our child's name in the past because I think the incongruity with how they will look will be kind of fun. FYI, my wife is a lithe, white dime piece of a lady, and I'm a short nickel of an Asian man. I hope you guys agree with me. If not, then I'll just say it's been an absolute pleasure being on one of your guys' podcasts as a day one, and I look forward to at least one more day.
Respect.
Future father to Luther Lou. Ivan Lou.
Luther Ivan Lou.
No, that's the guy's name is Ivan.
Oh, I see. Okay. First of all, I'm a big fan, as I've said many times, of the alliteration in the name.
The Hank Hurwitz of
The Hank Hurwitz is what I wanted to name my son, and then my sister stole it away from me.
Although you can have the same name as your cousin.
Yeah, that's true, but it's kind of. I mean, it's a little strange.
Yeah.
So
you don't want to have that conversation with your sister.
yeah.
Good
There's
news,
a lot of
I'm
names
also
out there.
having a Henry.
I wouldn't want to take that from my nephew.
Another Henry.
I love him. Okay, so
Although,
Luther
what's his last name?
Goldstein, different.
Different.
Yeah, his
Although
name
I
should
don't
be
mind-
Gary.
I don't mind Henry Goldstein for you either.
HG is pretty cool. Headgum.
There we go.
Wow. I like the double L. Here's what I would say about Luther. To me, it conjures Lex Luthor, a villain.
Yeah.
There's something. It is badass, but there's something a little bit dark about a Luthor. It's like a Lucifer.
Yes, exactly. That's why I think I don't like it because it seems very biblical in a Christian way. So it doesn't
Luther?
spark joy to me. Yeah.
I didn't know that was.
I guess that's Luke and also the Lex Luthor.
Oh.
Lutheran. Yeah, that's another.
I mean, I like Lucas Lou. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool. KAS or CAS?
I was picturing CAS, but I think either way works.
Lucas Lou.
I will also say that I like Lulu a lot. Like
Lulu as a name?
Yeah, no,
Or
as a
nick?
nickname. Yeah,
Yeah.
like Lucas Lou called Lulu. That's fun.
Yeah. I like that too. I like that too, Lou. What about middle name?
Louis Lou.
Yeah, and then he can work at Lululemon. when he
triple
grows
L?
up.
Oh well, the middle initial should be O, because then it's LOL.
And that'll sort of still be prevalent when he's 18.
Yeah,
It's cool to be
you do
like,
it for the lols. Everything I do it for the lols, and that's for your son.
That's really good.
Yeah,
Lucas Oliver Lou.
yeah. Lucas Lou. I think we nailed it.
Okay, so I guess Luther was an awesome start, Ivan.
Yeah.
And we appreciate, and I'm gonna let you finish.
Yeah.
But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's gonna be a Lucas for us, dog.
You could also go Lennox Lou, and then the nickname is Lilu.
Lilu?
Yeah, because L-E, L-U.
What's Lilu?
I don't know. It's just another fun way. Lulu, Lolu, Lilu.
Lilu.
Yeah.
Or it can also be like completely off the beaten path, totally apropos.
Dennis. It's a mix of Dennis and Dan.
I was gonna say Lenny or Leonard.
Yeah. I was gonna say Dennis.
You know, you did say Dennis. Wasn't that the For Me and Streeters podcast, Dennis and Dennis?
Was it?
Yeah.
Did you guys ever release that? I forget.
I think we released it
But it was like before we had a podcast.
Yeah, it was like in 2010. We did a fake podcast called Everything Nothing.
Yeah, and you guys just waxed.
Full episodes.
Like an hour long, right?
Yeah.
Or you just like talked about nothing.
If it's really good, it would like live in some sort of cool lore. It's like, did you hear like they made a podcast in 2009? It's like really funny and they never released it or something.
Another funny podcast that you made was that we never released that I think we should make is the one where you clone yourself.
Yeah, that was much more recent.
Yeah,
I have them. Everything Nothing. Holy shit.
Really? How long are they?
So 2013, oh my God, there's 15 of them.
15?
Yeah. Holy shit.
Play one. Just go to the middle really quick.
I'm afraid it's terrible / illegal. All right, here's one called. There was like a storyline. It was basically like me and Streeter were playing like Radio Lab style, like
Yeah.
culturistas. But like at a certain point, I forget what the bit was, but like Streeter was either like marrying his cousin or like had to move in with me or something like that. This one's called. They're also 13 minutes each.
Oh, 13. I thought they were so long.
Welcome. Kadoosh to everything.
All right, I'm already slowly ashamed, but I'll listen to that one later. Kadoosh. We made a new way to say hi.
I love it. Will you send them to me? I want to listen to them on my car ride today.
I really thought we made like 2 or 3, but there's 403, 404, 406. Oh, there's only some of them, but they go to 415.
Wow.
I should send this to Streeter and threaten to sue him. Yeah, Everything Nothing, episode 1, 2, 3. Holy shish kebabs.
Wow.
All right, sweet. Thanks for that walk down memory lane. 10-minute webisodes of a podcast that existed in character before If I Were You.
Wow. We really should release those.
Kadoosh.
Kadoosh.
And it's all because you said Dennis. Do you think that was wedged in your brain for
must
a
have been.
decade?
It had to have been.
All right. Thank you to Ivan. Thank you to future Lucas Lou. Thanks to you guys for watching. Thanks to you guys for listening. You can send us all that stuff between email questions, theme songs you have, everything to ifireshow@gmail.com.
Yeah.
We're also still making videos on our Patreon. We watch Jake and Amir episodes.
Indeed. And now we're going to start listening to Everything Nothing.
And that's at patreon.com/JA.
Ja.
Let's end this with that classic hit that was a little hard to hear, but ultimately joyful to listen to. Go Upgrade Yourself by Matt Pope.
Go upgrade yourself.
See you guys soon.
If I just lay down some vocals, it'll be easy for him to like turn that into a theme song.
Go upgrade yourself. Have it to your own. You can be up there and leave me back here on the floor. Go upgrade yourself.
Have it to your own. You can be up there, leave me back here on the floor.
Go upgrade yourself. Have it to your own. You can be up there and leave me back here on the floor. Go upgrade yourself.
Have it to your own. You can be up there, leave me back here on the floor.
Go upgrade yourself.
Get on out of your seat and go give Amir the dirty. Give Amir the dirty. Get on out of your seat and go give Amir the dirty. Give Amir the dirty. Get on out of your seat and go give Amir the
yourself.
On the other side of hard, and I can't. On the other side of hard, and I can't park. On the other side of experience, it's all been done, and I can't park my car.
That was a Headgum original.